Hi, for those who don't know me, I'm Tania Miller. As I mentioned in the previous video, here I am with the second part of the importance of sketchbooks in your creative practice. I'm going to show you the process of how I finished the cover of this sketchbook. So, while I'm painting, let's talk. Today, I will start with a quick review of what I mentioned in the video part 1, which you can also see in full in the link I left you in the description. Sketchbooks help us lose our fear. Yes, the fear of a blank page. Fear of using some new technique. Fear of experimenting. It is also like keeping a diary in which you can see your growth and progress. And at the same time, it helps you remember some ideas, color palettes, compositions, color combinations, and much more. Sketchbooks are also very useful for finding your style. Little by little, you discover what you like the most, what you constantly repeat, what colors you use, and so on. Did you ever imagine that sketchbooks could be so helpful? Well, there is even more. Because of its small size, you don't have that pressure to create a big project or something with a lot of work or dedication. Although, that doesn't mean you can't do it. Damn, you don't have the pressure of wasting paper. They are very convenient to create the habit of painting or drawing daily. And even if you don't do it every day at first, you could at least do it more often. I'd advise starting with at least 15 to 20 minutes a day. Remember that only by practicing do you become better. At first, set small goals. Perhaps putting a red X on your calendar is an incentive. Or you could give yourself a sticker every time you use it. You will be surprised how little by little it becomes part of your routine, like brushing your teeth. I bet you do it daily. If you are like me, I'm still struggling to do it daily, but I can promise you that in a few months, you will have managed to start seeing significant changes. I promise you that it is an excellent practice. In addition, this habit in the long run keeps your skills sharp. What do you mean by this? You can ask. Well, like any practice. Like when you learn to ride a bicycle and they tell you that you never forget it. Still, if you stop practicing it, some movements are no longer familiar to you. You have to reinvest time in doing it as you did. Anyway, What can I tell you if I can't ride a bike? Okay, let's say another practice like cooking or driving those cars that were manual. Remember them? I think you understood the idea. So it is in art too. Whatever your skill, the more you practice it, the easier it is and more dexterity you get. Like when you feel that the brush is an extension of your hand. And what else? Well, yes, there is even more. Sketchbooks help you to promote your creativity, to grow. I don't know if it happens to you, but I have so many ideas in my head, images and photos on my cell phone, text, phrases, and drawings on paper that I found out there, that the truth is that life would not be enough for me to do everything I wanted to try and experience. So, and then, you can do small, fast things, and you may not be able to do everything, but much more than you imagined. Sometimes, our minds are so tired that just making a few doodles or putting a little paint on paper is enough to disconnect from the pressure of daily life. And then there is no pressure to do a big project. With this, I do not mean to tell you that you could not do it. Maybe you find yourself doing something you're very proud of, or you discover something that changes the way you do things and points you in the direction you were looking to find. Sketchbooks are useful for those who are just starting and want to learn, for those who want to try new things, improve, or get to perfection. Have you ever had those sudden ideas that pop into your head like a great idea or something you love to try because you saw it somewhere? But you spend 1, 2, or 3 days doing nothing at all, and then you forget. Sketchbooks are fantastic for recording those ideas that stimulate your creativity and how everyday life through your eyes becomes art. With sketchbooks, there are no rules if you don't want to. You can make as many mistakes as you need until you achieve what you have in your mind. Some ideas are not so easy to put it on paper. Maybe that combination of colors you imagine will be great, and in the end, it didn't work. Still, between what you call errors, you discover things that open up more possibilities, or that you love in the best of cases. Do not expect each page to be a work of art or something super beautiful. Wanting to get everything beautiful will not only cause you to block or get frustrated, but slows down your process of finding yourself. Try. and keep trying. During this daily process, you will find the most important ideas that will become great projects. I know it's easier said than done. There are days or weeks that even for me are hard to find time for, but it's worth it. An excellent example of progress. Me? Haha. It's not whether I'm good or not. It's for you to see an example of growth. You can also visit the Instagram's accounts of people you admire for their art. And they often have images of how they started and what they were doing a few years ago. It is beautiful to see his trajectory and growth. I've only been painting for over 2 years, but I can already see the difference. Has it happened to you that someone asks you, "What are you working on?" And if you are in those tired days, those stressful weeks, that busy month, then you will not have anything to show, or show something you did some time ago. When you have the habit of working on your sketchbook daily, I assure you that you have several things that you're proud of and would love to show. You know, I think my knowledge and experience can be helpful to someone else. So, here I will be sharing what I learned, what I'm learning, and what I still have to learn in case it is of any use to you. Your likes help me reach more people and grow this account. And if you want to know about new videos that I will be sharing, please subscribe and click the bell. That way you'll receive a notification. So, start a sketchbook today. Try different sizes. I started with a little one because I feared the blank page, which worked for me. I will leave you some that I have used in case the information in the description is of any use to you. By the way, I mentioned in the previous video that this sketchbook was 100% cotton. Wrong. I'm sorry. This Reflections brand sketchbook is 140 pounds, 300 grams, acid-free, and cold press, but it is not 100% cotton. And you know how I found out? Well, I used the eraser on the text, and when I started painting, look what happened. The watercolor ran. I remember mentioning that I felt the paper was quite porous. Well, now I understand why. At least now I know what I can and I cannot do in this kind of paper. To be honest, I don't know. I'll tell you how it goes with different techniques on the go. I'll find out. Thanks for coming this far. Have a nice night or day. Until next time. Bye.